the immediate family, and we all get there, and then we get out of cars, and I have 5 brothers and sisters, and they were all there, and I'm looking around, where's Mom? You know, where's Mom? And I hear Colleen kind of gasp and go, oh, and she goes, I'm sorry. And I go, what? She said, I was supposed to tell you to pick her up. Well, she didn't make it to the funeral, or to the burial, and my brothers and sisters said, don't worry, she'll be fine with it. Well, I went to go and pick her up, and after it was all over, and she was sitting there, I can see her, just a sweet little old lady, 89 at the time, and just sitting there in her little fur coat, and waiting in a chair. I know she'd been sitting there for over an hour in that chair, just waiting just like that. And when I got to her, I was just apologizing. I was all over myself. And I said, Mom, I'm so sorry. You know, you really should have been there, Mom. I'm so sorry. She goes, well, she goes, don't worry about it. She goes, and she said something that in hindsight was just unbelievable. She said, it's not really Whitney anyway. And I knew what she meant. I knew that she believed, like I believe and all Christians believe, that the moment of death, we're in God's presence. And so that shell was not really Whitney anymore here on this earth, but what a profound statement we found out later.
Well, then it's like trying to get back to normal. So everything's over, it's Monday morning, what do we do? And so it's like you have to go back to school, and I remember just going back to school and how the kids at school were just amazing, and how they made me feel so loved. And I made this little announcement in the morning on the video saying, you know, I have this big hole in my heart, and you know, what kind of helps it is when I see you guys and get hugs from you. And I remember not even being able to walk down the hall, just getting so many hugs from the kids at school. And I was just so thankful for my job. And I remember the first holiday, there's always those first, and the first holiday was Mother's Day. And I remember going out to dinner with some friends and not knowing what to do, you know, what do you do? But I remember walking downstairs that morning, and there was a card on the counter, and Carly had sent up a card and put it on the counter for me that morning, and I read it, and she signed it, from your favorite daughter on earth. And I was just like, oh, what a great way to start my day. And that night was youth group, and there was a girl in our youth group that after Newell had been given the Bible study, she came up to me, she goes, Colleen, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah. And she wanted to give her life to Christ, and she asked if I would pray with her, and it was like such a special Mother's Day. And I came home and I called up Carly, and I thanked you for the